When it comes to dealing with a narcissistic individual, your life is going to be negatively impacted in so many unimaginable ways. And one of these is your health is going to be negatively impacted. Narcissistic abuse can have a profound, far-reaching and long-lasting negative effect on both your mental and your physical health. And this video is about several ways that a narcissist impacts your well-being and the reasons behind this. And any you noticed, especially those that aren't included in the video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. So one of the first is that chronic stress, where you are going to show signs of persistent anxiety, tension and worry, and begin walking on eggshells around a narcissistic person. Have that constant knot in your tummy, the feelings of dread. The narcissist's unpredictable behaviours, manipulation tactics, constant criticism causes an environment that is, you are living in an environment of confusion and stress, and the body's stress response remains activated. It's there to help us temporarily, not on a day-to-day basis. And it leads to that chronic anxiety and other stress-related conditions. Depression, those persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and worthlessness. The emotional manipulation, the gaslighting, the narcissist evaluation of your self-esteem and your self-worth leads to feelings of that helplessness and deep, devastating emotional pain, which can trigger many symptoms of depression. Sleep disturbances, where you begin to struggle with things like insomnia, you have nightmares, you have restless sleep. The ongoing stress and anxiety from a narcissistic relationship can disrupt your sleep patterns. Overthinking and ruminating on conflicts or manipulative tactics from the narcissist can make it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. There can also be those physical health problems, such as the tummy aches from anxiety. You can also develop things such as headaches and stomach issues and other stress-related illnesses. The chronic stress from the abuse can lead to physical manifestations of anxiety and other health issues. The body's prolonged exposure to stress hormones like cortisol can result in tension headaches, digestive problems, and a weakened immune system. Cognitive impairment, difficulty concentrating, memory problems, and brain fog. And when you've got memory problems from being around a narcissist and then they're gaslighting you and saying, oh, I told you that last week, can't you remember? You don't recognise their gaslighting. You start to question your own thinking. Narcissistic abuse often involves a ton of gaslighting, which can make you doubt your own memory and your own perceptions of reality. The mental strain of constantly questioning your reality can impair your cognitive functions, making it harder for you to focus and remember some of the simplest of things. CPTSD. Those intrusive thoughts, the flashbacks, the hypervigilance, the emotional numbness. The trauma from narcissistic and emotional abuse can result in CPTSD. The intense emotional and psychological abuse causes that long-lasting trauma, similar to what is experienced in other forms of abuse. And it's a survival mechanism that is there to serve us temporarily. However, in a narcissistic relationship, it becomes a permanent survival technique that actually has a devastating impact on our own life. Low self-esteem and low self-worth, feeling inadequate, unworthy, not good enough, constantly self-critical. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, they will frequently belittle, criticize, mock, judge and devalue you, which can severely damage your self-esteem. Over time, you begin to internalize those negative messages from the narcissist, and it leads to a deep sense of feeling unworthy and not good enough and full of self-doubt. There can also be many health problems, from high blood pressure to fibromyalgia. There can be so many negative impacts on your health. You can repeatedly go to the doctors. You can be put on a ton of pills to try and help with your health. Because the root cause is that chronic stress within the dynamics of a narcissistic relationship, you are still stuck in the environment that is making you sick. You are going to continue to be sick. And when you are sick, it feels like it's an impossible task to remove yourself from that environment so you can heal. However, on many occasions, the only way to heal these symptoms is by removing the source of the pain, removing the source of the stress, and stepping away from the narcissistic relationship. And sometimes we have to leave with absolutely nothing, and it is heartbreaking. However, once we remove the source of the pain that we can't always recognize due to the narcissist gaslighting, we can begin to heal ourselves, recover, and move on to a much happier life for us. Narcissistic abuse has severe consequences on both our mental, physical, and financial health, as well as our relationships with others, our careers. It negatively impacts every single aspect of your life. Recognizing these impacts is one of the first steps towards healing. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or mental health professionals to help you mitigate these effects and start the recovery process. People have done it before you. You can, and you are more than capable of doing it too. There is many of a person that thought they could never escape and heal from a narcissistic relationship that have. It all depends on the point of the relationship that you are at. There is always a way, even if it feels like there isn't. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. I shall link those into the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.